All right. Hey everyone, welcome to Wax Facts with your favorite Esties, Inez
and Candace.
So today we actually have a special guest on our show. We have Luis with Bombshell Wax. Yay! You know, this our channel is all about waxing, all about different waxes and so forth. So I wanted to do a couple of things in this video. One was talk to Luis and talk about his amazing wax. And two is to let you know, to announce that I and myself and Candace and Wax Facts and all of us, I am putting my name behind Bombshell Wax. This is something that has been in the works for a couple of months now. I wanted to announce it in a different manner, but it's just like the times and what's going on. What a better time than to do it now. And the reason I am doing this, anyone who knows me and knows I'm a wax snob. And I just don't put my name behind any type of wax. Even though I will be working with, Bombshell, we still will be doing Wax Facts. We still will be doing all of our waxing and talking about different types of waxings and giving our true opinions. I think this is really important. I don't want people to think that now that I'm working with Bombshell that we're not going to keep doing what we're doing. It's just unfortunate we can't do our normal videos, but great time for us to introduce. The reason I'm putting my name in Wax Facts and Candace and I are doing this is because this is a phenomenal wax. It's great. It does what it needs to do. Price point is amazing, but key that got me was interaction and the support that you get with you becoming a Bombshell waxer and using their wax. It's phenomenal. For being such a small company. You know, these bigger companies, sometimes you get, it's all about just, hey, here's your wax. You kind of fell through the cracks. With Bombshell, they're all about making sure that you're using the wax properly. They're all about supporting you, and they're all about making sure you're getting clients and you're retaining your clients, which has been a real key concern for everyone right now. So there's a couple of things we'll announce as well. We also, Bombshell also started a Facebook group. We'll put all that information down below. If you're an esthetician, you have to be an Estie to follow the Facebook group, but I highly recommend it. There we're doing all kinds of different tips and webinar classes and doing all kinds of really great stuff. And then also put down below, you guys, the link to Bombshell Wax. So highly recommend you going into their website, checking out their waxes, looking at what's going on. Lou just redid the website. It's still, it's really great, super easy. You'll really enjoy it. They have a blog, they have all kinds of stuff. So with further ado and me less talking, let me go ahead and introduce Lou of Bombshell Wax. Hi Lou, welcome. Yay.
Welcome Lou, thank you for coming.
Thanks for having me, Candace. I feel like I'm in the presence of two rock stars. I need to get your autograph. I love watching your
mail you one. We'll mail you one out.
Hopefully I'll get out to see you two soon when all
this goes down. So I really wanted to really put a face to the name. I think it's really important that people understand, especially in this industry, there is a lot of waxes out there, but most of the wax companies are owned by women. So for a man to be in this industry and really want to have an amazing quality, a quality wax for someone who is not an Estie, which is phenomenal. That's what kind of drew me to. It was like, okay, he's not an esthetician, but he really kind of let us know and let our followers know kind of what Bombshell is all about and what made you get into this waxing world.
No, I'd love an opportunity to do that. Just to let you know, I live in Boston, Massachusetts, and I was born and bred here. I happen to live in Lexington, which is about 15 miles outside of Boston. And I think we all know what happened in Lexington many, many years ago, the Revolutionary War. The shot that was heard around the world happened just about a half a mile from my house. So it's a really cool town. But a little bit about the industry. I got into the industry about 12 years ago, and that's when I was introduced to Bombshell Wax. And as soon as I learned and started selling Bombshell Wax, I fell in love. And the neat thing about Bombshell Wax is it was created and brought to market by an esthete. Her name was Jessica Johnson. She is a practicing esthetician in New England. She owns some spas in Maine and New York City. And she developed the brand to make her life easier as an esthetician. You know, her focus was to really improve her artistry as a waxer. And what she found a lot of the times is when she was, and this was back in 2005, when she used waxes, she was always really concerned, you know, during the treatment, is the wax going to perform? And she was tired of inconsistencies in wax at the time. So she wanted to come up with a wax that was consistent in performance. So she could just focus, not focus on making the wax work, but focus on the experience her client was getting. So worrying about the wax, it was the last thing on her mind. And she knew to become, you know, successful and to spread word about how good she was, it was based on the experience the person got when they left her treatment room. And she was about education and making sure that estheticians who used her wax knew how to use it. So when I had the opportunity to purchase the company, I jumped all over it. It was an opportunity of a lifetime. I don't feel like I'm the owner of the company. I feel like I'm a caretaker.
Okay.
And the reason why I feel like that is the wax performs well. It does what it's supposed to do. It spreads well. It grabs the hair that you want it to grab, and it pulls very nicely. It doesn't leave any residue, and it pulls the hair off the skin. There's not much I can do to improve the wax. You know, what I can do to improve as a caretaker of the brand is to help the estheticians who buy from me. I really feel that we're in the same boat. And as I've mentioned, it's a growing industry. The wax industry is growing quickly.
Right.
But it's growing because there's more competitors, and the competitors that are entering our market are large franchise chains, right? They're large chains that have marketing budgets that, you know, we would dream about having. And I don't sell franchises. You know, they in most cases manufacture their own product and they buy from themselves. So the estheticians I sell to, we're all in the same boat. We're competing against this 800-pound gorilla who has huge marketing budgets. So what I want to do as a caretaker of the brand is to provide you with a great product that works. When you bring it up and you apply it to your customer, you don't have to even think about it not performing. What I want to do is spend more time focusing on how I can help you grow your brand. You know, as Inez mentioned, we have a Facebook group called Talkin' Waxing. And what we're talking about there is how you can expand your brand. And so since Facebook and Instagram has come out, a lot of us do a really good job of posting Facebook posts and Instagram posts, and we measure our success based on how many likes we get. Well, the whole social media platform has expanded drastically since it first came out. So to really compete in social media, you have to understand what dials and gauges that you have to turn behind the scenes to really expand your reach in social media. And in order to do that, you need to know the intricacies of social media. And it's so difficult to learn and understand because you have to spend time in the treatment room. You make money in the treatment room, making people feel great. And the reason why they come there is because of you.
Right.
And if you're spending time trying to figure out how to compete with the European waxes of the world, you can't do that. So what I want to be able to do is provide you with more support resources to compete against those large chains. Because if you win, I win. And if both of us win, the clients we service, they get the greatest experience and they win. And that's why I feel I'm the caretaker of the brand. Yes, we're going to come out with some different waxes, but I think primarily I have to spend more time on how I can help you grow your business so you can spend more time in the treatment room while new customers come into your treatment rooms. So over the next 3-4 months, we're going to develop some really great programs to do that. And I think, it's going to be different than a lot of the other competitor waxes out there. I mean, they're always marketing on deals on, buy 3, get 1 free, or as you buy more, your price on wax goes down. Well, if you buy $1,000 worth of wax and it sits in your treatment rooms because nobody's coming in the door, what worth is it, right?
Exactly.
I want you to feel comfortable buying from us, not have to spend a lot of money, but when you do buy product from us, as soon as it hits your treatment rooms, you and I are working together to get more bodies into your treatment room. So I think that's what differentiates us from all the other competitors out there. A lot of the waxes out there, they work fine. They're really good. But what I think what we want to do is go the extra mile and help you build your business.
And that's a dream for estheticians like us, especially because we both work in salon suites, and we know a lot of other estheticians that are expanding their brands beyond corporate, and they want to open up their own individual salon suite or even a storefront. We're still the little guy, even though we have big dreams. So we want someone that's definitely, going to help us build our own brand, but, be that silent team partner behind the scenes and help keep us encouraged and, like you said, help get more bodies into our spas. That's like the ultimate goal all the way around.
Absolutely. And now you guys can see why I've chosen to partner up with Bombshell Wax. It's more than just a wax. I introduced him in a way and he was like, yo, no, I'm the caretaker. And you couldn't have put it in better terms or words than that, because that's legit what it is. I've known Lou for a while and he is a caretaker. He checks up. He's like, hey, Inez, how's it going? Are you working well? Is there anything I can help you with? I was like, this is crazy that someone who's here, like legit, going in and just checking up on me and saying, is there anything I can do to help you grow your business? I use other waxes on other things. Lou knows this, but it's a different kind of deal when I'm sitting there going, how can I participate and be a part of what you got going on? I get hit up a lot by a lot of different companies, and I've said no to quite a few companies just because I wanted it to be in line of what my goals are and what I do with my clientele. And Lou and I have very similar goals on what we're thinking about and how we work. So I'm super excited to do this. I'm super excited to where it goes. If you are really the Facebook group, I will put the link down there. You guys can go in. If you're an SD, I highly recommend it. We've been doing it for a little bit, but it's going well. The interaction, the information we get, listen, the information that we're getting and we're giving is priceless. You could pay for this, but during this time, he's amazing. We talked to each other, said, he's like, Inez, how can we help other SDs? Like, what can we do? I was like, Facebook, okay, let's do it. Like, let's get him, let's help him. Let's give him this free, valuable information in a time when we are all concerned about what it is that we're going to do next. So just on top of the wax that is phenomenal, as you can see, and SD did create, we all know, but for someone who just like, listen, the product speaks for itself, which it does. I'm here to give more and so forth. I'm going to just kind of show you a couple of his most popular seller is the Ipanema. And it's like almost like a blue wax color, like everybody blue, but this is like legit true all body all over. I will Candace and myself will be doing some videos. I will be posting on how to use the Ipanema blue on myself. I have my daughter here, so she's growing out all her hairs for me to model. He also has the garden rose. Awesome, great for sensitive skin. I use all three. So just know that I interchange and use all three at all times, depending on the body part and what I want to get accomplished. And then he has the Fiji Pearl. So I'm sorry.
I said, ooh, that's pretty.
I know. I was like, girl, I thought I heard you mumbling. And he has the
and it smells even better.
Oh yeah, I can't wait. That's why I told Inez, because we're in quarantine, I haven't had a chance to pick up some from her. I told her just put some in a Ziploc bag, throw it in the middle of the street, and I'm gonna be right there to pick it up.
fine. Yeah, we discussed it. So we have those, and we're going to be doing that. But I definitely wanted to. I really definitely want to welcome you, Estes. I know we're out here, we're looking. I am not, I am one that I'm putting my name behind this. I believe in the company. I believe in its motto, what it's all about, and that's huge for me. But still, don't worry, we'll still be giving you true, because true opinions on everything. We're still going to be doing all of our waxing and everything else, but I really wanted to put a name on a face and a name to a really awesome company.
No, I just wanted to ask you a question. Like, have you been receiving a lot of emails or interaction with estheticians that are like kind of scared for their brand already, or Bombshell waxers maybe, or are thinking about going with Bombshell, but are having a lot of apprehension through this time? How are you helping them kind of place orders or delay orders or things like that right now?
Yeah, I mean, we're open for business. We're not an essential business in Massachusetts, but we stock all our product in this large fulfillment center.
Okay.
They're open for business for essential businesses because they do shipping across the world. So if people come to bombshellwax.com and need wax, we have it and we're shipping within a day. No problem getting wax. One of the things we are talking with clients who do call us who are just concerned is we have the wax, and when this is ready, will be available to you. You can buy as much or as little as you want. But the other thing we're trying to mentor a lot of our clients on is getting the right message out to your clients. So right now, what you really want to do is let your clients know you're here, and when the doors open up for business again, you'll be there again. But
right.
What we're telling people to also tell their clients is really not talk to them about getting deals, right? People are going to need their services done. What you really need to tell them is how you're going to make them safe when they come see you, right? So if you want to drop a video on Instagram or Facebook, what you want to do, keep it 15 to 30 seconds. Do these videos consistently, 1 or 2 a week, okay? And every time you drop that video, explain to them you are in the same situation they're in, but if you come to us, I'm going to keep you safe, and this is what I'm going to do to keep you safe. And as an esthetician, there's many touch points along that treatment period in the room with the client that potentially the person could get infected. So what you should do is go through each one of those touch points in a video for 15 seconds and explain to them what you're going to do when you do this to keep them safe. And because that's going to be the biggest question on their mind. If I come see Candace, am I going to be safe? But you have to reassure them.
That's a great point. That's a great point, because I was just telling Inez before we started the video, I said now the whole world is going to be on medical grade clean like we are. Everybody's going to be in the masks and the gloves like we know to do it in our industry. So it is great to post those videos showing them that we've always been, really clean. We've always tried to be really safe, and let me show you exactly how I do that.
And one of the things you may want to do too is simple things like put a little card on your treatment bed before the client comes in. So make sure you disinfect the bed the way you typically do it, but put a little card on that bed that reminds you that you did it. And when the client comes in your room and they see this little card that says, for your safety, this treatment bed has been disinfected.
Oh, beautiful.
That's a tidbit you couldn't get you can get if you join our Facebook group, but it's a tidbit. That's awesome. That's like a real great, see, again, this is all about how can you help and grow your business in this time. And something like that is amazing. That's a real gem right there.
Yeah, we want to treat people the way we want to be treated. So as an esthetician who performs great universal precautions and keeps your clients safe. If you went on a vacation and had a treatment done outside your town with somebody you didn't know, as they're doing these treatments, in your mind, you're not enjoying yourself, right? You're
Right.
thinking in your head, what could go wrong here, right?
The
So
checklist.
exactly. So what you want to do is now you want to put that checklist, document it in front of your clients so that they don't ever have to question in their mind, is Candace, did she disinfect those tweezers before she used,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Let them know you did it and prove to them you did it. And I'm telling you, it'll go miles. And even when we're far beyond this, as you're doing the treatments, the steps that you take, remind them you're taking them, you're doing this because it's unique to you, and you're doing it because you want to get this result for the client. And I've had treatments done before. I've owned spas, and I've had people do treatments on me who work for me, and they're not talking to me, or they may be talking about their dogs, but they're not talking about the treatment. They're not telling me why they're putting that the oil base on my brows before they wax me. Explain to me why you're doing that.
Right.
So it's
Yeah, communication is going to be everything after this, really,
yeah.
in how someone is going to propel their career, where other spas or something may fizzle off because they want to go back to, work as normal, but there is no normal anymore. It's going to be a new normal where it's going to be insisted that we communicate all of those health and safety precautions that we're offering to our clients. I think it's an amazing idea. Yes, for sure.
For sure. So, so this is why we're here. This is why, but we partnered up with Bombshell. Highly recommend, trying it out. They do have different sizes. They got trial sizes. They have all kinds of stuff. Price point is really good. This is a time to really hone your skills. Take this time to practice your sanitation, practice everything you got. Really, if you want, follow on, you can follow Bombshell Wax, on Instagram. I'll have all that information for you guys down below. Comment, let us know what you think. If you do use the wax, what are your thoughts on it? All of this, this is a world of interaction and helping each other as much as possible. So with that said, Lou, I know you're a very, very busy man, and we appreciate you taking the time and coming out here and putting a face and letting everyone know that Bombshell is here to not only help them, but also make an experience for their clients so that they can have that client retention, which is a key right now, especially as going back in. My glasses are all over the place, but going back in. So again, you guys just be aware, we will be doing some videos and some other fun stuff with Bombshell Wax. Follow them, go on their, go to Talking and Waxing. You're an SD, be part of the group. We love interaction, and check out the website and kind of see what's going on. And we will definitely see you guys on the next round. Okay. Thanks.
Right.
Bye. Bye.
Thanks.
Thank you.